Hey guys, all right, so today it is going to be another roulette wheel of makeup palettes. So I got all my palettes written up on this very fun, very exciting roulette wheel. So we're gonna do a palette grab bag, and so let's do it. I'm so excited. I cannot make this up. Are you kidding me? Right in the middle? Well, you know what that means. We gotta try again. A small one. All right, we're gonna call that the yellow. And it is, oh, the color Pop Hocus-pocus. Now, you guys know my one stipulation is that it's got to go with my outfit, and I think I can absolutely do something that will go with this outfit today. Looks like we're doing the red again. Well, we'll see. We'll mix it up. We'll just see what happens. And you guys know that like I'm doing this sort of get ready with me style. So the foundation I'm going to use today is the Believe Beauty Skin Finish Foundation. So let's get to it. This is, and since we're doing Believe Beauty, this is the Believe Beauty concealer in light beige. It doesn't say what kind of concealer it is, or it doesn't have like a name. Both of those products oxidized horribly. Like on my face, it doesn't look too bad, but on my hand, it went from a beautiful, you know, light shade to an orangey one. Same thing with the concealer. Like, whew. I do also want to say like this foundation is sort of gunking up in my problem area right here in my pores. But I will say the foundation itself is really pretty on the skin. Like it is looking very, very pretty. Good coverage. It's sort of a cream consistency, like very much a cream consistency. But it's got like some light reflecting off it, so it looks really pretty. Okay, I could easily do like just a neutral sort of no big deal kind of makeup look. And I think these purples are going to be a little too purple for the pink shirt that I've got on. So I'm going to use these reds. And they have a purpley-ness to them. So they're not red, but they're red enough. Let me just show you. Like, see how it's almost like a brick red, but more, it's got more purple in it than brown, if that makes sense. I'm going to go ahead and start out with this shade right here, of course. I know I don't have to tell you guys this, but like if you feel like, uh-oh, too much got on and I don't have time to wash the whole thing off or whatever it is, just take your, take a large brush, like fluffy brush, and get a lighter shade, like this one would work, or your setting powder or whatever powder you're using, and just use that to sort of keep blending it until like, it's just like a hint of a color. You might not be able to get it all off, but you can certainly tone it down quite a bit. Okay, so I turned my camera off to get rid of the cat and I forgot to turn it back on. I thought it was still running. So anyway, what I did was I changed my mind a little bit and I'm using this shade in my crease as well. The first shade I put down like was really nice. Like that could have been like, that's it for eyeshadow. You know, we could have just been done with it, but you know, where's the fun in that? Like, let's do something exciting, am I right? Now, I think I'm just going to use this shade right here, just on my lid. I'm gonna try a brush first and then we'll just see. I'm trying to have like just a very subtle wash of color. Oh, that's very pretty. Ordinarily with a shade like this, I would use my finger so it could be real like bold, but today I'm sort of looking for just a little bit, not too much. Okay, now I'm gonna actually use just a little bit of this deepest shade. Just a tiny bit, like it's so dark. I probably shouldn't do it at all, but I'm just going to anyway. And I do kind of want that lid shade to be a little bit more sparkly. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and take, this might be a mistake, so we'll just find out together, but I don't care, we're just having fun today. So I'm gonna take this shade and put it over the top. It's very taupey, so I don't know how, in the inner corner and then sort of. Oh, that's nice. Nice enough anyway. Let's get a teeny tiny little bit underneath the eye. I'm gonna go ahead and use just this shade. Just a little bit, like a lot of it has already kind of fallen down. So I can just use that. I'm gonna take this very small brush and just sort of blend that out. Okay, and if you are worried about, like, I don't mind a lot of this, there's a little bit of fall down, like not much, like only I would notice it, but if it bothers you, I always suggest that you use a powder to clean the edge of that up, like a powder foundation instead of like a cream concealer or whatever. So let's see, just use like a flat concealer brush if you want to. Like, I don't really want to, I'm just gonna do it to show you guys. And you can make it whatever shape you want. Like, I don't really want a wing at this point. I don't really, like, I just want to clean up that edge so it doesn't look like there's a bunch of powder there, but I actually don't really care. All right, so looking good so far. Let's go ahead and get some mascara on. I'm going to use this today. This is the Build It Up mascara from A2O Labs from the Shop Miss A website. It's not amazing. It's decent. It's a little bit clumpy, but I feel like maybe a look like this might use a little bit of, or need to use a little bit of extra mascara. Let's just see. Something that happens to my skin almost without fail is that any product, colored product that I put on my skin will oxidize. And so it'll start to turn darker, more orange. And I feel like that's happening a little bit with this, these eyeshadows. So if you ever find that like it's just too much, then just, again, go over it with that, your setting powder, a lighter powder eyeshadow, whatever it is. I'm not going to put a powder on top of this because I think that just might make it look chalky instead of, or ashy instead of blended. So just taking this brush and sort of going over it. And I don't know if you can tell, but that has taken some of the orange down just a little bit. Now, I always say blue-green eyes, but they really are, it's almost like their base is green, but it's more gray-green. And I've looked into this, so I'll put a picture somewhere, but it's not like a blue, like a smoky blue. It's almost like a smoky blue-green, but more green than blue. Again, I've looked into this. So my point is that this sort of a shade is really making them stand out. So when they talk about if you have green eyes, red eyeshadow is the way to go. Yes, red, pink, anything like that is going to make them really stand out. Let's finish up with some blush, and then we'll be done. All right, and because I want to be safe with this, because I mean, obviously, like, I've got a lot going on. I don't need crazy blush too. I'm just going to do a safe one, which is the one you already know what it is. Let's all say it together. The AOA Studio Hush Cream Sheer Blush in the shade Cupid. It's perfect. So yes, that is perfect. I love that blush. And again, I don't want too much because I don't want to be like clown status. So we're just going to put a tiny bit. You know what? Let's use this today. This is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in the shade Gummy Bear, I think it is. Yeah, Gummy Bear. It's very like a soft candy pink. Now I had a little bit of foundation on my lips, so technically this could be called foundation lips, which I hate, by the way. I hate foundation lips, but I think it goes well with this gloss, tones it down a little bit so it's not just too much. I wasn't trying to match everything exactly to the shirt, but it almost came out that way, which, like, who doesn't love a monotone look? Am I right? Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to thumbs up, like, subscribe, ding my bell, and I will see you in the next one. Let me know how you enjoy videos like this. Bye.